Welcome back everybody. In the last video we linked this CAD file to our Revit project. Now in this video we're going to be learning how to import CAD file to our Revit project, and we're going to look at a few more options available in Revit for our linking object. Now this is basically a link to our original CAD file, right? But let's say that whoever created this file does some modification to this file. He increased this room or removed the door and whatever he does, right? Now if he has changed the file, then you have to reload the file to get the original form of the file. Now I'm gonna take you guys to Insert tab, and here we have an option for Manage Links. So let's click on that. You get this dialog box, and here we have these CAD formats, and right now you can see here that we have linked this CAD file into a Revit project, and it's giving us a path where this file is saved, the size of the file, and position basically not saved. Now let's say someone changed this original file in AutoCAD. Now what do we have to do is we have to just click a reload, and it will reload that file, and if any geometry has been changed from AutoCAD file, it will be changed here as well. But one thing mentioned here, that if they have changed the file and you have created some geometry on the top of your reference CAD file, you won't be able to change this automatically. You will have to change this manually. So let's say this wall was moved a little bit to the left wall here, and you have to move this wall. This will not happen automatically. Now let's talk about how to import AutoCAD files to our Revit project. Now one thing I want to mention here, that most of the times AutoCAD files are 2D files. There is no geometry for 3D. Now in the Insert tab we have an option for Import CAD files. I'm actually going to unlink this. So let's go to Manage Links tab, and we are going to go to CAD formats. I'm going to select this file and click on Unload, and I'm going to click OK, and that file will be removed. I'm going to remove this geometry as well, and we're going to go back to Insert tab, and here we're going to learn how to import CAD files. Now I'm going to click on an Import CAD file. You get this same dialog box where you can select the CAD file. I'm going to click on this CAD file here. Now we have pretty much the same options. One thing I want to show here, positioning. I'm going to change this to manual center, so it will put my cursor around in the middle, so I can just place it wherever I want. Alright, so once I click on Open File, it will bring that file here, and right now we can see our file is pinned and we can draw the geometry on the top. Now this is a 2D geometry. Well, we can create a view in our Revit project which will only be a 2D base, so that's going to be only 2D based project view. Let's basically unlink this file, actually delete this because that was the import. Now what I want to do here, I want to go to View tab, and here we have an option for a drafting view. So I'm going to click on it. It's going to ask me to save the project. We'll just save it, and then it will make us it will ask us to create a new drafting view. So I'm going to name this just a drafting view, and then we have the scale option here. By default it's set to 1 feet 1 inch, so I'll set that like whatever it is. I'm going to click OK, and now if we can go to project browser at the left here, you can see we have a different kind of views now, drafting views, details, and we have this drafting view. Now if I go to Architecture tab in the drafting view, as you can see that I'm able to draw a few lines. If we look at the Annotate tab, we are able to draw lines here, but we are not able to use all of these build commands because they are the BIM commands. So these are basically 2D and 3D as well. So we are in a drafting view, we won't be able to use any of these commands. Now let's go to Insert tab, and I'm going to click on Import CAD file. I'm going to select this file, I'm going to click Open, and now our file has been imported. This is a 2D file, so I just want to show you how to create a drafting view, which is just a 2D view. Right, so this is how you can import your CAD files, and once you import the CAD file, whatever happens to the original CAD file, it doesn't really affect here. So you have imported this file, that's what you have now.